New tonight, a 20-year veteran of the U.S. Navy is sharing his story after hearing about 3 sailors who died by suicide earlier this month.
10 on your sides. Michelle Wolf sat down with that sailor and joins us from the WAVY newsroom. Michelle?
Lena and Tom, the veteran who asked that we hide his identity, retired in 2010 after serving 20 years. He tells me the system is broken when it comes to mental health. He would know because he attempted to take his own life in 2007.
I was standing on the ship, had a 9mm, pulled it, and was talked down.
A sailor in crisis.
Even though it's been, what, 15 years? I still get worked up.
Who felt he had nowhere to turn.
Mental health is the quiet killer. We can't really talk about it. Because if you get removed, we lose a body. Okay, well, if I blow my head off, you lose a body. Which one you want?
His saving grace, his command's physician, who told him to go to Portsmouth Medical Center and submit a self-referral and get help from a mental health professional. Something he says he had no idea he had the power to do, and according to his physician, was not supposed to know.
You can self-referral. They're not told. I understand mission comes first. To achieve the mission, you need bodies. You need healthy bodies.
The sailor credits the referral with saving his life, but says the following weeks weren't easy. He says it felt like he was letting his ship down while he was on temporary assigned duty, or TAD, for his mental health.
When I came back, he said, I'm going to secure you in medical, because when I tell the commanding officer that you're TAD, you are going to upset a lot of people on this ship, because nobody will be able to replace you, and we're about to get underway. He said, but your mental health is primary.
Today he attends regular therapy and helps other sailors who are struggling. When he learned about the 3 sailors at Marmac who died by suicide this month, the news hit close to home. He stresses the system is broken, needs to change, or else sailors who've never seen combat will keep dying.
If that sailor truly needs help, you have to utilize all your resources, or you're going to be standing over a casket. Stop the harassment when you see it. Talk to the sailor who's quiet and immediately withdrawn. You know, if you hear a rumor, address it before it gets out of hand.
And he says keep a watchful eye on the sailors who take down the reports of their colleagues after completing an online course to get qualified.
How do you know you're mentally prepared to hear that person's story if they got sexually harassed, raped, mugged, if they dealt with dead bodies overseas, whatever is going to cause the trauma? How does 50 hours prepare you for that story? Prepare you to be there for that sailor and say, I understand, or I know how to get you help.
To those who are struggling,
let a professional make that call, not your command.
we've reached out to Marmac's public affairs officer 4 separate times in the last week regarding the 3 sailors who died by suicide. They have not responded. We've also learned Congresswoman Elaine Luria has contacted the Navy and has not heard back. In the WAVY newsroom, Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.